just a quick rapid fire.
Okay.
One running back this season that you think is going to have a great year, and that might not be a household name, or might be a household name. You just think that this is the year they actually break out.
Whew.
Who we
Okay.
rolling with?
Let's see. I will give because last year coming into this, I talked about, at least from a fantasy perspective, like Rico Dowdle was going to have fantasy value because he had pathways in the Cowboys backfield. He was able to give you a little bit of flex running back to value in that standpoint. And then the other guy was Tyron Tracy, which obviously he was able to do for the Giants too. Um, I will give you one that is super off the board and a lot of people probably aren't necessarily talking about. James Cook is still holding out for the Bills. The Bills are in a position where they don't necessarily need to overextend themselves for James Cook. Generally speaking, these holdouts for running backs don't turn out well for them as far as the continuous season. A guy like Ray Davis, you can get at the end of a fantasy draft just to throw on the end of your bench just to see where that ends up going as far as the system is concerned. He could be the guy that they trust because they trust him in pass protection, as we talked about. Incredibly key skill for running backs to be able to get on the field. They trust him there, and they were taking Cook off the field already from that aspect. They asked him to do a little bit of extra stuff, and he was able to do it effectively. So it could be a situation where he ends up being a primary back for them because they ultimately don't have Cook, don't feel like paying Cook, have to keep him healthy because he doesn't end up coming out of a training camp. Well, yeah, it could be a question mark from that aspect.